Manifestation. Destination. Manifestation.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today?
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manifestation.
Destination.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram and on YouTube at Manifestation Destination Pod. Vanna, please assist us with.
Please, right here.
You can check us out on all social medias at Manifestation Destination Pod. You can give us a phone call. Ring, ring. Hello. Hello? Oh, there's still nobody on the other line because you guys haven't called. But anyways, that number is 305-985-3378. 305-985-3378.
What a catchy number.
Sure is so catchy. And our link tree, of course, as always, is in the description down below. So you can check that out, and all of those links to contact us are right there.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyways,
Okay,
welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome.
I'm Kyle, and
I'm Olivia.
And this is our weekly show. So
Yes.
if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back.
Yes, correct. Thank you so much. We are so glad to have you. Pleased to have you. So, how have you been, Kyle?
She got me again 3 weeks in a row.
Bam.
Okay, so jumping into my week, I got a little more eBay. I got some more of my eBay stuff listed, and I sold one or two things this past week, so that's cool. I just haven't had as much time as I'd like to have given myself. There's no reason why. I just haven't taken the time to get more stuff listed.
Well, you probably got other stuff going on.
I do. I have a lot of other stuff going on, so I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
I'm thankful for the sales that I have and for the sales that are coming. We won our third round of bocce games again this week.
Go team.
So that's 6 in a row now. So
Yes.
we are killing it.
That's awesome stuff, though.
And I got a shit ton more work done on the garden, as you saw today.
It
Right?
was wonderful. Watching those flowers turn into like peppers, and tomatoes. That's awesome.
Yeah. So the vegetables are flourishing, and the flowers are all in the ground that we've had sitting for a while.
You're looking
Just
good.
waiting for the right
Looks
time.
really good.
So I'm excited about that, and as always, I did record it, and I have it backlogged to eventually be part of a series on my channel, my YouTube channel.
Good.
Outside of that, I think that's really it. I have a bocce tournament coming up this weekend. It's like a summit thing. It's a 2-day thing, so the tournament is on Saturday and then also on Sunday, which I was unaware of. So it looks like I am taking the weekend off, which is fine. I try not to stress about it, even though I am.
Yeah, it's fine.
My mom had told me as well to enjoy the summer and take 2 days off. It's okay.
This is love, self-awareness, grounding yourself. Of course, perfect.
So I'm going to do my best to enjoy the weekend and not stress about the money that I could be making and the other things that I could be catching up on. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun nonetheless.
Perfect.
So that's cool. How about you?
Me, I just been taking steps towards building my empire. Other than that, I've been doing a lot of I've been trying to do a lot of inner work because I really need it.
Self-reflection.
I really need it. Other than that, I just really doing nothing besides relaxing.
Just relaxing, hanging out.
Yeah.
She's so boring, guys.
I'm so bored. I'm so bored, yeah. Well, because, I do other stuff, that's why.
Yeah.
So, there we go. It
For
makes
sure.
up for the things that I don't do, And my fun time equals, hanging out, with my sister or, gathering up for some drinks with some friends, And I've done that, trust me, a couple times this week, so. But there's always time for me to just be with me.
Yep.
So, I like that, too.
Cool beans.
Yep, so I practice that a lot.
All right.
Okay. move along.
As you know, a lot of times we do kind of just go with the flow when it comes to the podcast. Sometimes we have topics, sometimes we don't. But we haven't had much time to talk right this week.
No, we definitely have not. I don't think I barely talked. I didn't talk at all this week.
No, like maybe Friday was the last day that we spoke.
We
Just normal
text, I
week.
think, maybe once or twice and stuff. But yeah, we were both on a mission.
Yes. So busy week. Anyways,
Very
the
true.
point of me bringing that up is that we're both in a place of reflection.
Yeah.
Is the way I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, our situations are almost kind of so similar.
Mhm.
And it's just kind of like we both figured out today that, like, dang, we're both actually going through a transition and we need to actually work on ourselves and the emotions that we allow to get to us.
So we had talked about shadow work and stuff, and this is similar to shadow work as in the fact that you're working on the inside and what's going on there.
Yeah.
But the difference here is this is more like
Self-awareness.
self-awareness.
Yeah.
Really, it is. It's self-awareness. So,
Yeah.
so for instance, in relationships, past,
Yes.
present, and probably future,
Yeah, in some cases, yes.
we gotta reflect and learn as we go.
Yes, correct.
The goal of this is to not allow that to mix into the future,
Correct.
to correct these problems, because as we said before, lessons you need to learn, you're going to learn them over and over again until you get it figured out. And that
Correct.
comes to the people that come in and out of your life. There's a lesson to learn there.
And since Earth is a school, we're always going to have lessons, and we need to teach ourselves how to deal with them lessons, including this one. This is a big one, because this is emotion.
Right. Yeah,
These
this
are
is
emotions.
Yeah, these are emotions. This is like characteristics too.
Yes.
It's like why we are who we are,
Yeah.
kind of
So
thing.
when we're saying self-reflection today or self-awareness today, or we're saying it because we're talking about emotions and how we are allowing emotions to hurt us, to bring our vibration down,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how we need to pause and think before we speak or react.
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
When I reflect back on arguments or disagreements or 100% full disclosure when it comes to me is I've had a lot of irritations and I don't know why. So
Yeah.
when I speak to people, I'm very blunt. I'm very sometimes I can be a little abrasive. Like I don't consider people's feelings. I just say what I need to say and be done with it.
Yeah.
And I had to reflect on why I do that, and I think just like with any like addiction or mental health issue or whatever it may be, there's always a root cause there. I lost my train of thought for 20 whole seconds, and that's probably why there was a clip there. Welcome to my world, welcome to her world. I do it all the time. Sorry.
Much goes on up there.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm thinking 10 steps ahead while I'm speaking to you 10 steps prior.
Right. Yeah.
So
We need to slow down.
I do. That's another self-reflective moment for
Yeah.
me, is learning that I need to slow down, and even when I think I'm slowing down, I'm not. But let's stay on track here. When
If anybody caught that.
So the reason that I said addiction and mental health issues and what the correlation between the two is, for me anyways, is that the first step is recognizing the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think people only attribute that kind of step to alcohol or drug addiction. But that is like something, for me anyways, a light bulb in my head to realize that that's my first step for my mental health.
Yeah.
I have to stop and think about how I reacted, why I reacted that way, what was necessary, what was unnecessary.
Correct. Why you use the tone you did.
Right. And really
words have
reflecting.
meaning.
Yeah.
So the way we pronounce them, the way we say them,
Mm-hmm.
period, is just like, you know how to soften them, you know how to harden them, So yeah, we know how to attack. Of
Definitely.
course. Words hurt.
And I realize that even when I let's go. Let's say even if I play the victim
Yeah.
and say, oh well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Correct.
I have to look back and say, wait. I don't necessarily, for one, get to decide what's wrong for any other person but myself.
That is exactly correct.
So whatever I say, if I said hello and you say that hurt me, I don't get to decide that didn't hurt you.
Correct.
That's not for me to decide. So what am I doing to cause these emotions and these reactions? And what am I not seeing in myself in those situations?
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. Because exactly the way you see it is like pushing right back on you. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Playing the victim, just going out to everyone else out there is like, when you hear or see this, like, sometimes you are in the wrong. Don't just like that post and say, yeah, I totally agree. Really resonate
Right.
with that.
Yeah. I caught myself allowing an emotion that should have never even been in my system.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was sitting in my system, I caught myself with this emotion. It was like it didn't feel comfortable, and I lashed out towards someone. And I shouldn't have, because it was such an innocent situation. But because I allowed myself, to wake up to such a bottomless, low vibration, this, instead of me thinking, and reflecting on why this emotion is even hindering me at this moment, instead of taking time to pause and say, hey, look, you're something's wrong with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You need to ground yourself.
Halt.
Not call somebody.
Hey, that's a good
take myself out. Out on them. It's like, I don't think that was fair.
I do a similar thing, and I think you recognize it right there, with the not call somebody.
Yeah.
It's almost like you woke up in a type of way.
Yeah, I did. I really did.
And you knew you were in that type of way. And while you were still in that
Correct,
state
I
of
was.
mind, you decided you wanted to communicate with somebody.
But exactly.
Yes.
And it wasn't good. And that's not good.
Yeah.
When you can feel any negative emotion,
Mm-hmm.
like anger, weakness, neediness, selfishness,
Yes,
because that was
a
me.
rough one.
That was me. So I know it was
So-
like selfishness. Well, that was me today anyway. But yeah, being selfish is not good. And then it's like you don't know what you're doing to the other person either. If that person's already struggling with something here, because we can't control our emotion and
Right.
ourselves,
Right.
because we want to hurry up and hop to it real quick.
Mhm.
We're also hurting that person as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to realize, and I don't think to take this literally, but like, your emotions are not other people's problem.
They're not.
You want people to care for you, yes, and people should be compassionate and all those
Correct.
things, but your emotions aren't people's
Yeah.
problem, like you said.
You
When
need
you're
to
mad
find-
and angry, they got their own plate of emotions they're dealing
Exactly.
with.
So instead of me hopping and accusing and what I'm saying, and even just speaking, just because I knew I was going to be negative in this conversation. I already made myself aware prior to the conversation. That's the awareness. I was in such awareness of how I was going to behave.
Mm-hmm.
But why didn't I reverse that? Why didn't I stop and say, why would you want to behave this way?
Right.
Why do you want yourself to be such at a low vibration? Like, why would you? And then to mess somebody else's day up too, I guess, So that doesn't. And then when the person reflects that back to you, like, look, this is how you made me feel. After you are like already calm because you already did your your business, you don't let it all out, you start feeling like shit inside, like, damn, wow, what did I just do? Like, this whole day could have been so much better, like, I woke up, and I should have never woke up like that, and if I did, I should have turned it around immediately, and I failed to do that.
Yeah, I failed to do that too, and I think I struggle to figure it out. It's like that waking up on the wrong side of the bed saying. It's like that's what that whole thing is. Like, what's their problem? They woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Correct, I did, yeah, I did. I don't know what was going on and why.
It makes me, funny enough, it makes me think of a Rugrats episode that was all about waking up on the wrong side of the bread. And they actually thought that it
Kids
was
used to watch
like,
Rugrats.
if you go to sleep and you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you go back to sleep
Right.
and wake up on the other side, and it's a whole different world, blah, blah, blah. But it's just funny.
So, our behaviors, the way we act, the way we are, obviously we need to, it takes time and it takes work, especially when you're actually realizing that you're actually doing that. So my sister told me the other day, because me and her talk about stuff, and she told me, and I don't know where she got this from, but she said, if you do not learn how to take control of your emotions, you'll end up fooling yourself by yourself. Like, I don't know if that's always been some sort of a statement out there, but it's my first time ever hearing it. And I had to repeat it a couple times because I'm like, damn, you will fool yourself by yourself. So if I don't stop behaving the way I behave towards different types of people, in the end, I will be the only fool there because I'm the one creating these emotions towards everyone, you know, because I can control that emotion. I should be able to control that emotion. Everything is energy. Everything is within me. The light is within me. So, like, I should be able to... I'm aware of it. So
Right.
if you're aware of it, why not change? Well,
Yeah,
because it's...
that's step one.
Right,
is
correct.
To be aware
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And then you got to start working on it.
I know. So now I need to work on it.
Yeah. I think, and
I'm
again,
sorry to the person that I was so mean to. If you're ever going to watch that. They know who they are.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, for me, like, this alignment thing that we've been talking about for, like, months now, but
Yeah.
it's really been hitting me hard, is feeling out of alignment
Yeah.
for a while now, and even when you feel like you're aligned, you're
Right.
not, you
Yeah,
know.
you go right back down. It's like 'cause we have these challenges to go through.
And I think this reflection will help, but again, like I said last week, you have to remember those things.
Yeah.
Like, you can't reflect on it after the fact and realize all these things and then a week later do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the problem comes in, is you have to, like, part of the work is maintenance. You have to maintain that. You
And
can't
that's
just put
why
in the
they
work
say
to get there
right.
and then leave it alone. It's
Right.
like
'Cause
working out and then thinking your muscles will be there till you're dead. That's
Nope. Yep. It is. It's like dieting. Yeah, exactly. Like a workout. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta keep practicing it, you know?
Yeah, and for me, I really am self-reflecting, I guess, inward on when I talk about why I do these things. I try to go back, almost like a psychiatrist. You know what I mean? What maybe from my childhood, or what is accumulating here for this emotion to happen right now? Why am I reacting
We need
this
that
way?
time. We need that time to do that. We really do.
We
And
do.
It has to be an everyday thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been my struggle.
That's
and
how our
my-
day should start.
in my day-to-day struggles and my day-to-day interactions with people.
Yeah.
I do and have noticed a pattern of irritation from my end,
Yeah.
even from the get-go. Or I wake up and my mom will be like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna hang up because clearly you woke up like
Right.
on the wrong side. Like, clearly you don't want to hear anybody's
Correct,
anything
correct.
today, so we're gonna get off the phone."
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, "Well, what the fuck, blah blah blah," and then I don't reflect on it. So
Exactly.
now I'm really trying to, like, I just want to feel okay. To be
Yeah.
honest,
We all
100%
wanna feel
honest. I
okay.
just want to feel okay. I
And-
want to feel aligned. I want to feel like
Correct.
I'm elevating and growing, and
I feel as if though, like, let's not forget to say this too, and I'm sorry to cut you off,
Yeah.
but so, like, let's say, like, you know, you do have an emotion towards someone, and then let's say it is in a negative kind of like way to where it could become into like a argumentative kind of a battle, you know. Me and Kyle talked about that too, how it's not good to suppress anything, and it's not good to hold anything in. It's not good to cover it up with no band-aids either. So, but however, it's not good to be pushy neither
yeah, I was just gonna
towards
say,
the other person.
yeah,
right?
you don't have to be
No.
aggressive about the way you feel.
It's okay to take time in between. However, never take a whole day, you know, to resolve it, because especially you don't ever want to go to sleep with that on your mind.
With those intentions,
You
yeah.
definitely don't, you know, because what you're gonna do is create more of that negativity, you know, to come back and spin around on you, and you don't want that. So you do want to clear the air. However, though, some people want to do it right now, and some people need like a breather so they can collect themselves, so they don't lash out with these emotions.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's right, we were talking
Some
about
people
that.
are good at doing that, man. You know, some people are good at collecting themselves. Like, whoa, I'm gonna give you a timeout.
Right.
Because you need a timeout before I speak to you. And then when I feel as if we're both at a point, I will reach out to you.
Yeah.
That's what I need to practice doing. I'm the quick one. I'm the one who snaps real fast, real quick.
Yeah, and I was telling her that I'm the opposite. I used to be right now.
Yeah.
And now I'm on the flip side, where for me personally, I know that I need time to stop and think, because in the heat of the moment, I'm going to say things that I don't mean, for one.
Yeah.
And two, I'm going to keep trying to make a point and saying it in so many words and just saying the same thing over and over again. If you're not making your point, yelling, screaming, or saying it a million times isn't going to get the point across.
Correct.
And at that point, neither one of you are listening. You're just
Right.
yelling. So there's no communication happening. So
And
there's
this could
no
be
point.
for your mother, your dad, your boyfriend,
Yeah.
your sister. This could
Yeah,
be,
this is for anybody. I mean,
whoever.
any
so let's just make
situation.
sure we're
Oh yeah,
we're not,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not
This isn't just like a
relationship.
relationship.
This
No.
is not.
I've witnessed this in friendships. I've witnessed this
Yes.
with family members.
Yeah.
I've witnessed this in relationships. I've witnessed this with my cat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
So yesterday I did good. Okay, Courtney. Courtney texted me, but because we were supposed to go somewhere, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling the mood to go. I guess my body was just shutting down, and I just slept. But I slept through the little event, you know. And so I wake up to a message in big capital letters, like, delete this number out of your phone. But I don't know. I felt like, is she joking? Is she not joking?
Right.
Should I text her right away? She'll be like, bitch, you want me to delete your number? Okay, fine. Like, I just took from it, and I'm like, damn, is it? So I had to collect that thought. I had to collect those emotions because I'm waking up to a harsh message to me, you know, that hurts. Like, whoa, are you being serious right now? You're going to hurt my feelings. You know, I just slept. Like, you've done that to me before, you know. So before I reacted, I did actually just, like, collect myself. And it was just a joke on her behalf, just saying, you know, we're still cool. I love her. She loves me. But still, you know, I could have quickly reacted to that. And I really could have lost a really great friendship.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have been like, oh, okay, bitch, you want me to delete you? I will.
Right.
But I didn't because I love her. And I would have followed her. I'm joking.
No, I mean, but that's exactly what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
like you have to stop. You have to reflect, and
Really
figure out why you react. Because if you're having this same problem, and I hate hearing this because nobody wants to hear that they're the problem, right?
Correct.
You never want to hear you're the problem.
Well,
but the fact is that we all have problems. We're all the problem. We all have baggage. We all have different situations and times and places and things that we've gone through. But I had to realize that these are those lessons that the universe is trying to speak to you. So when you're like, oh, I've heard this before in a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard this before.
Yeah. It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out, that doesn't mean that the whole thing is, you know, the entire situation is exactly the same, but there's something you're not learning, something you're repeating, and that's what you need to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah.
And for me, I get argumentative.
Yep.
I will get argumentative, I will try to prove my point, and I will keep saying things that I don't mean, like I just said, 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And I don't let I don't let people speak, as you see me talk over her all the time.
It's okay. I like listening. I'm the quiet one anyway, so, you know, I'm a Scorpio. I'm just saying, you know.
She's just chilling.
We listen more than we talk. Okay, go ahead.
So this is where I'm trying to grow and realize, and the letting people talk thing, man, if I don't forget that one every fucking time. If I don't forget that motherfucking lesson
I'm going to put signs
single
everywhere
time.
here. Take a break every 5 minutes, Kyle. I'm going to put a timer on his watch, like, break time, stop talking. I'm joking.
No, but seriously, because sometimes I wish people would be like, but if I'm arguing with you, don't. Because
Right,
you're just
oh God, no. Anybody, no, everybody.
But if we're just in a normal conversation, I'm talking too much or something, just be like...
Yeah, everybody does that, yeah.
So those are things for me that I am realizing that, yes, I know I could be part of the problem. I know for me that I have my own personal traumas and things from childhood that define me, but I'm choosing not to let define me anymore. I need to get to the bottom of them and release and let go.
Right. Mine is, I don't know if I
Figure it
have
out.
control issues or if I just have some sort of like
Like an insecurity or
insecurity issue. I don't know what it is. I really need to dig deep because I know that I come across very heavy, you know,
Yeah.
with my attacks.
Mhm.
So, but I did make myself aware of it. My ears are ringing so bad. But I do know that I did make myself aware of it, and I do know what I need to work on. And in order for me to better myself, and in order for me to stay elevated, and for my vibration to stay up higher, I need to fix this, you know. And I already know that I'm blocking more of the blessings that are right there at that door, waiting for me. The door's already open. It just hasn't crossed the threshold yet, because I'm suppressing feelings, and because I'm suppressing them so much, it creates emotions that I'm not wanting, like, it creates the emotions I'm not trying to deal with, you know. But
Yeah.
no matter what, somehow they have to come to surface,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because you can't move forward into the light carrying the baggage that Kyle talks about. Like, you can't leave that to the past, leave that yesterday, leave that in the last hour, you know.
Yeah,
So.
and you want to talk about like elevation and all your manifestations.
Yeah.
I for me, I feel like, and I'm very thankful, and I feel like these self reflections and this realization for it is because we are in a transition to where we want to be and everything we want.
Yes. Oh my God.
And these are hurdles that we have to get past.
Correct.
Like, especially for me,
They're
I
like
can't
waves,
I
you know?
can't crumble under pressure.
Yeah.
I cannot, you know, something goes wrong. I need to be able to react and fix it immediately.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to talk to people, even if I'm frustrated, because if I'm in an interview, because one day people are going to want to interview me.
Of course. We should definitely reenact that scene. So go ahead.
But if
So I'm
someone's
here today with Kyle Palmer, and I'm
and I'm having a bad motherfucking day, and you about to hear about it, I don't care.
all of these fans, they want
Fuck
your
the fans.
signature.
That's-
Oh,
yep, 'cause
yeah.
it's one of those
That-
that-
there it is. There it
No.
is.
But my point is that you can't react that way because you're having
Yeah.
a bad day. And
No.
if I'm reacting that way now, and I want to level up to a place of public notoriety in any way, shape, or form,
Correct.
you can't be seen like that. And you can't act like that.
No.
Your career is not going to last.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's why the universe puts you to a test.
And I feel like that's why I need to really self-reflect. I need to figure these things out, and I need to work on not crumbling under pressure, because I know, even doing YouTube and stuff, when I start getting those videos, there's going to be times where I'm going to lose footage or
Yeah.
something's going to go wrong.
Correct.
And
yeah,
if I'm not
very true.
working on handling under pressure now, when it really matters, I'm not going to be able to handle it. I'm going to
That is
crumble.
true. That is true. That's why the universe will give you what is needed for you when that time is there. So because we are not there yet, because we're still working on things, we will get there. It's there. It's in our reach, but it's for us to actually bring it through, and we can't because we're stagnant. We're stuck.
Right.
Well, we're making ourselves feel stuck actually, really, because we're
Right.
aware of what we
Right,
need
right,
to
right.
do. You know, we're aware of how we are. I don't know. I am aware of my behavior. I sat there this morning and I really meditated so hard on why that emotion was bothering me so much. You know, I mean, I figured it out somewhat, not all the way 100%, but anyway, that's for me to work on. But you know, it's not a good behavior, and I felt myself low. Like I know I believe in these portals, and I know that something is going on right now with this shifting, and you know, it's affecting everyone in their own ways. And whether it's helping you bring out all of the negativity out of you, you know, because one way or another, something's gonna have to happen, you know. And I believe that it is affecting me, and I don't know. I'm kind of grateful though, because I can actually let it go and move forward, being lighter without all the baggage. Plus, you know, all of the other crazy things I just went through. You know, I feel as if I really haven't given myself time to even breathe. It's like, give yourself time to like hug a tree. Hug a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to I really need to just sit, you know, and like really reflect on myself hard.
I think you hit the nail on the head there when you said light, like
Yeah.
coming to light and finding light. Like,
Yeah.
I've said before, like, I have a lot of dark days, and I still do. These days where it feels like it's gray and cloudy, and shit's just not figured out, you know.
Yeah.
That hasn't stopped, so it doesn't matter what I do on the outside, whether it's, you know, working on my garden or getting things done, or those things coming together isn't fixing this,
Yeah.
you know. So
Because we're covering it up.
right,
Yeah.
right. So I know that I have to I'm hoping that by working on reflecting on my issues and how I react in situations
We
and
need
trying
an
to
hour a
evolve
day.
and be a better person, I think that will help bring light to those darker days, and there will be less of them.
Yeah.
Because I think that's deep down inside what causes those dark days, is all those worries and thoughts that I push to the back. Who knows what I dreamt about that night? Who knows what came to me while I was sleeping? You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes I just wake up with all this stress and worry, and
Yeah,
it's
back
just so dark.
back to the things we don't want to wake up to.
And if I work on myself and I
Yeah.
feel better on the inside,
Those
I
things
feel like
will
that
not be.
will.
Yeah, it'll disappear, and you'll wake up to newer and brighter light. Yeah,
Mhm.
I say let's give ourselves an hour a day. However, I really strongly feel as if 2 hours is even better. So I feel as if depending on your schedule, like let's say me personally, I would want to wake up a little extra early than what I do. And I would actually want to just like really start really like paying attention to myself, and I should, I don't know. I mean, yeah, throughout the day, I journal throughout the day, I manifest throughout the day, I talk to universe, God, source, whatever, my archangels, but like, I never sit with myself and like, I don't think I actually do that. Just sit and just dig and just think all the time. I have done it before.
Right.
However, I think that it has to be done all the time.
Yeah, consistently.
Consistently.
Yeah, working on yourself is a never-ending
Like getting on the
process.
treadmill
I
every day.
I believe that we are always going to be learning. I don't
Yeah.
believe that once you're 60, 70, 80, 90 years old that there's nothing more to learn.
Nope.
You are constantly learning until the day you die. There is nothing that you are an expert on as much as you like to think that you are an
Yeah.
expert in anything.
Yeah. We came here for lessons, so like whatever lessons we wrote that we were gonna come for,
Mhm.
There's things, but there's so much more brighter things. There's roads,
Yeah.
and you wrote it out in so many different ways, But it's up to you to kind of like lead yourself in a good lightweight to the proper road where your abundance and fulfillment is at,
Yeah.
You can't do that carrying
If we're not taking
baggage and
Yeah.
clearing it up,
Mhm.
learning how to clear that up.
I agree. I think what I need to get back to doing, which will help me self-reflect, like find time to self-reflect, is get back to running.
You should,
Every day.
yeah, back into the forest.
Because it's always reflective for me to, for one, be in the
Nature
woods.
is the best thing ever. Yeah.
And two, once you feel healthy, that's huge for me. Somebody who has
Yes,
struggled with their weight up and down. When my weight's up like it is now, I don't feel good.
Right.
I don't feel confident.
Right, that's that baggage, extra baggage.
I am definitely embracing the thicker me in a sense.
Because you have to have
it's kind of
self-love.
more of what I want
Mhm.
now for myself, just like, but more
In
healthy,
a tighter
just
way.
healthier, yeah.
In a tighter way.
So I think that's gonna be like an all-encompassing thing.
You should, yeah.
But
It
that's
has to
usually
happen
only an
now.
hour. So what I would like to do is pick up like a yoga or
Mm-hmm.
something and do that for 20, 30 minutes before I head out for my run.
Yeah.
A nice wake up, because yoga is good to stretch the body
It
out,
is,
which is
it
going to be
is.
great for the running anyways.
Yeah, it is.
And it's very,
And it
from what
does
I hear,
bring
it
you
does.
centered.
I hear it's really good for
It centers you.
centering you and your chakras and
I need to try it
and
too.
doing it.
Well, I
so
won't be here
we
like,
should try it.
yeah.
Would you do yoga together? Because we could do it. But yeah, so I would like to like maybe do something like yoga or something, and then go
Yeah.
on my run and try to incorporate that back into my week.
Yeah.
Because I am rushing so much. I don't have time for
Yes.
fitness.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. I don't have time for
Yeah. You.
and I need to.
But we have time for everything else. Ain't that crazy?
I just need to get up an hour earlier every day.
Yeah, we
Get up
do.
at not
Yeah.
every day, but whatever.
I mean, it's just a schedule that you just got to put together,
Whatever.
but it doesn't matter. But it's taking care of yourself and watch the blessings pour
Mhm.
in.
Yeah, I think I'll feel
they'll
much better.
pour it even more. So that's the best thing. Gratitude. Also, be grateful, guys. Always be
please
grateful.
Be grateful.
Wake up in the morning. I'm grateful for brushing my teeth. I'm grateful for my toothpaste, for my hot water. I'm grateful for my slippers.
Yeah, and I think I
Be
mentioned it before.
grateful.
I think I mentioned that last week, that as cheesy as it is, like really
Yeah.
stop and list a couple things that you're
Yes,
grateful for.
yes. The universe
Um,
gives you everything. Gratitude is the best attitude.
I said it last week, and I'll say it again.
Always
It's
be grateful.
very helpful
I'm gonna remind you guys.
to
yeah.
do that and to
Yeah.
to reflect.
It
It's
helps.
a form of reflection, is what you're
Yeah,
grateful for.
I'm pretty sure the more you do it, the more happier you're about to be outside your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Don't forget, always ask the universe too. Universe, show me how great today is gonna be. Make that your anthem in the morning. Wake up. I failed today. I didn't say that. I should have said that. Those should have been my first words out of my mouth this morning. But universe, show me how great today is gonna be. Maybe it'll calm me down. Maybe my train of thought would have been different. Maybe I would have never woke up with different thoughts that made me lash out. So make those affirmations. Do those things. be kind to yourself, guys. I would like to mention that July 13th, the full moon is coming. It is a super moon. You guys could do your research online. However, it is one of the brightest moons. They did say that it is the brightest moon compared to all the other 12 full moons that we have had in the zodiac or in the timeline, you know. So it is a lot of people that, you know, you guys have those telescopes and stuff. You guys go ahead and be grateful, use your stuff, and watch this moon. You know, it's supposed to be really close to the earth. You know, that's how big and shiny she's going to be. And this moon is also associated with dependability, responsibility, growth. It is a super moon, meaning manifestation. Do your rituals, write your rituals, you know, do your affirmations, make a wish. This is a very, very powerful moon, Kyle. So also this super moon is also in Capricorn. Okay, so you guys know. It is affecting a lot of the water and earth signs. I believe like Taurus. I believe like Scorpio, me, Cancer for sure, Pisces for sure. So, you know, definitely look online. You guys can definitely read how it will affect your sign, this moon. And you can, pretty much the reason I tell you look forward to it is you guys could prepare pretty much psychologically what should be like. And you can take action now to prepare for that. And you can obviously change your timeline. So, there you go.
I agree, yeah. And there was one thing that I wanted to share because it was kind of like going along with the be grateful. Before you sleep tonight, just think of how you want tomorrow to flow, how you want to feel all day, what type of energy you want to radiate, what is one most important thing you need to accomplish. Think of it, visualize it, feel it. Set intentions, and may the universe help you achieve everything you think of.
Perfect, yeah.
And I feel like
message,
that's really great to do. She's mentioned many times with waking up and setting your intentions and like your state of mind for the day and being positive and radiating good energy.
Yeah.
I think doubling down on that and at the end of your day really reflecting on how you want the next day to go is huge because you're kind of setting your brain, for me anyways, I feel like you're setting your brain for good intentions when you wake up. You're going to wake up like, wow, all these things that I just said were going to happen yesterday, they're going to happen for me today. I'm in a great positive mindset. I'm going to get this, and this done, and everything is great. Another little thing that my mom just reminded me of this morning that used to work for me and I forgot is I used to wake up every morning and say 3 simple words. Life is easy.
It is. That's great.
Don't overcomplicate everything.
Yeah,
Life is easy. All you have to do is
go with the
breathe.
Flow.
You have to breathe and eat and just
also know, like, you know, when you guys have these emotions, you know, always tell yourself, because it is true, always tell yourself that this emotion, it doesn't really exist. It is not for you to really have it, because whatever it is meant to happen or whatever is meant to be will be, no matter what. Universe will always align you with everything. So you are having these emotions. We are having these emotions pretty much just to have them, but we can eliminate them knowing that. So if somebody's leaving your life, just know for a fact that that person is meant to be out of your life. It is okay because their time with you is done, you know, and then you're letting the blessings of a new person. So always have that happier thought, like, you know what, I am blessed and grateful to have had this person, but I'm so much more grateful because I am allowing the door to be open for the better person that is supposed to be aligned with me, you know. So always, you know, be mindful of that also as well, just so you guys know. I'm working.
That's actually a good for those of you out there with heartbreak. It's a good thing. Like, I lost
this
person, but there really is something out there for you. As long as you've learned your lessons, because a lot of times those lessons are going to flow through into your next relationship.
Right.
So
it'll be a
really
different body. Yeah.
I'd say reflect before you hop into something else.
Yes.
Like, really figure yourself out.
Yes. But if you so happen to meet someone along your journey, you know,
of course.
Be mindful, okay? Be mindful and keep doing your work. Keep grounding yourself. Catch yourself with those emotions. Write your emotions down, you know. Ponder on them. Sit by yourself for a little while. It's okay to do that, you know.
Yes. And I wanted to share higher perspective of the day, which is today, July 7th.
Yes.
It says, energy is contagious. Have you ever noticed that when you spend time around negative and toxic people, your thoughts darken, your inner peace is shaken, and the doubts start crawling and overflowing your mind?
Yeah.
But if you surround yourself with people who radiate curiosity, love, and ideas, your mind sparks with the motivation that's been hiding there all this time. You start believing in your power and you start truly working on what you deserve. So surround yourself with people who spark your desire to grow and who fit your future, not your past.
Yeah. Gain your power. You guys, that's another good thing. That's a good quote from them. Thank you guys. But like your power, that is good. Walk in your power. Do not let anyone make you feel like you are needing them. Do not feel the need to need someone. If you only need yourself, walk in your own power. You are a goddess. You are a king. You know, just know that. Just know that you do not need to chase anything at all. Do not allow your heart to be chasing anything or anyone. Allow yourself to know that you are better than that and everything comes to you because you are magnetic. You are life. You are God. You are source. You are.
I agree. Yeah. Whenever I notice myself chasing something, I try to stop.
Yeah, stop and bring yourself, center yourself once again. I think that I'm super huge out of alignment. You know, I didn't give myself enough time to rest in between transactions. And I believe that's why my emotions are so like a juggle. You know, like I'm juggling my emotions, and I know better. I know better, and especially because I'm making myself aware. Like, so basically, all of this is really about how I really feel. So thanks, guys, for listening to my problems.
Thanks for listening to our therapy session.
Thank you so much. I know now what I need to do. You know. I am a goddess. I shouldn't be chasing anything. God is always going to give me what is mine when the perfect timing is. So why am I bringing my vibration low and being sad? Like, no, you are a goddess, Olivia.
It's that temptation, that desire, that
I am a goddess. Yeah, I mean, I am a true goddess. I'm just saying. Yeah. Don't forget about the full moon, guys.
Yeah. Do not forget about the full moon.
Yeah.
I think that's going to close out the show.
Pretty much. We love you guys.
We
hope you guys have a great moon. It's gonna be Wednesday, July 13th.
Yes, the 13th, guys.
Do your research on it.
Do your research. Do your rituals.
Yeah. Do you
Put all your intentions out there.
Yeah, we love you. Deal with your emotions. Do not be afraid to reach out and talk to someone. You know, if you do need it, you guys can always call us as well.
You can.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, guys, so that's going to be the end of the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Manifestation Destination Pod. New episodes are out every Friday, and every Saturday they will be uploaded to YouTube at 8 a.m., guys. 8 a.m. every Saturday, the new episode will be up. So make sure you guys are subscribed and hitting that bell notification so you can get notified every time that we upload a new video.
Yeah.
And if you're on Spotify, make sure you are rating and reviewing us. And also, I don't remember if it's liking or following. However, you're able to follow our podcast.
Yeah.
You'll also get notified there when we upload our episodes every Friday.
Yeah.
Give us a phone call at 305-985-3378. All this stuff is flickering at the bottom. We hope you guys have an excellent week.
Yes. Have a very excellent weekend. Happy full moon to you guys. Super moon at that. Big wish moon.
Yes.
We love you guys. Love and light.
And positive vibes. Bye, guys.
Manifestation. Destination. Manifestation. Manifestation.